Hi, let me tell you a little story, and not just any story. Cue cheesy music. Once upon a time, there was a school. It was a terrible school that wanted to throw out all of the main characters, but let's not go down that rabbit hole. It was almost 12 years ago when Jorne and Jikke met on their very first day. This guy was also there, by the way, but he didn't come into the picture till about 3 months after. An instant, everlasting friendship was born, and even though everyone thought it was actually a lot more than that, those feelings were well hidden. Those two were inseparable. They partied together, played together, binged movies together, and even sang in the same choir. For all intents and purposes, they practically lived together in the house of music. Hell, they even went on holidays together. That, and by having the coolest hobbies known to man, led them to take their school by storm. But then, after Jorne's final recital, where Erik charmed the pants off his future wife, it all went horribly wrong. They were separated from each other, forced apart. These were the darkest days, indescribable. And though there were some moments of light, terrible choices were made out of pure loneliness. Finally, Jorne came to his senses and moved his titled butt back home. There were standing ovations when the double act was finally reinstated, and this led to the great party period. And as with every great party, a lot of drunken conversations were had. There is one in particular that comes to mind, though the details are hazy, as per any drunken conversation. Jikke finally told Erik that she and Jorne were no longer strictly just friends, but they were scared to put a more serious name on their relationship. Erik told her that she was an idiot and that they should go for it, and lo and behold, a few months later, Joyce and Erik got married. This does not help the timeline, but let's call it an inspiration, because only 5 years later, Jorne and Jikke decided that they too wanted to settle down and spend the next 10 lifetimes together. And so our story ends. A happy ending, as the best couple of all time. Better than Dido and Aeneas, Ponto and Minto, or even Turk and JD. No, the best couple of all time are finally neighbors.